Press it.
All right, cool. Yeah, we good.
All right, we're good. Episode, my bad. I just was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Episode 25 of the Pucks Out Here podcast. Technical difficulties already. Actually, just user difficulties. No technical difficulties because we're here at the live Dayton TV, Access TV. Shout out to everybody over here. Shout out to Dale. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to everyone for making it happen, man.
Absolutely.
We love it. We had a great first week being over here, and I am gonna still be taking workshops over here and things like that. So, man, it's just a beautiful, beautiful spot. Of course, as you know, the man is in the building. Dev.
Yo, what up?
You know what I'm saying? We're here. You had the first week on cam. Ladies were on him. Ladies were on him. DMs were hot. You know what I'm saying? When he had the face reveal.
Nope.
Yeah, man, but good week. First, but yeah. Oh, and we want to say that we're trying to drop every Monday. I haven't said it on this part, have we?
No.
Okay. We're trying to drop every Monday night because we record this Monday around 6, get it out by 9 or 10. We're gonna have a post game meal, so we'll upload it after that. But I don't think anyone's at the edge of their seat for it. But we do have some listeners. Okay, I'm not gonna downplay it.
Hey, yeah, shout out to you. You listening to us right now.
Exactly. If you listen to us right now.
Yeah, I think switches it to the yellow screen.
Dude, we got to figure out how to do that. We're going to figure out drops. Dog, when I figure out the buttons on this thing,
we're going to be fucking
chopped and screwed. We're going to be bombing. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, good week. Oh, yeah.
That one's a big one.
That was a good one, too.
It's a good one.
I went to, this past weekend, I went to Rheingeist Brewery for an amazing show called Warrior Wrestling. This is a promotion out of Chicago, and they travel, the kind of the Midwest area. They travel Milwaukee, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then they did this Rheingeist. Now you have to understand, Rheingeist is a brewery that is in the middle of downtown Cincy. Is it an old church or what is it?
I think it's an old church. I mean, I don't
know. Old factory of some sort.
Cincinnati historians will let us know.
Cincinnati historians, drop in the comments what the old building was. Before Rheingeist. But yeah, so it's just this huge thing with huge cathedral fucking ceiling sorry, I don't want to cuss. I really don't want to cuss in here too much. But huge cathedral ceiling, and so they throw a wrestling show. And when I tell you this was not your average wrestling show, independent wrestling show. This was a packed house. They brought in bleachers. They had front row to the back. There were streamers. I mean, this was one of the most incredible independent wrestling shows I've ever been to. So shout out to Warrior Wrestling. Shout out to Rheingeist Brewery in Cincinnati. Just one of the great experiences. If they're ever run a show in Chicago, Indy, Milwaukee, wherever they go, back to Cincy, definitely go out and check this out. It is not for the weak either. You know what was one thing that happened? Is this guy, secured my faith in humanity. Because, I'm always bitching about handicap shit, right? So I'm, chilling there, and you cannot, first of all, they let me in free. And they're like, yo, just come through this, sketchy-ass way. So I felt like a dog because I was going through the back door and, all up this elevator. I'm like, oh, shit, they let me through the side door. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's lit. So it's like a movie, bro. And then they're like, here you go, buddy. Let me loose in this place. I go in, and I just look up, and it's loud, and people are cheering. It was literally like a movie, bro. And then, but it was packed wall to wall. So I knew, all right, wherever I'm at, I'm gonna have to stay put in this position, and because I couldn't drive my chair all over the place. So one random homie, came up to me and he was like, "Yo, do you want a drink, bro?" And I was like, "Dude, I would love a drink," and I just wanted a Coca-Cola because we're not alcoholics. And so he caught me. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I know you. I bet you can't get anywhere in here." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, what? Oh my god, thank you so much." And he gets me one, and then he goes, "Dude, is that a 1992 hand tag? I love that." I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I didn't introduce myself." And then he introduced himself and then gave me the drink, bought it for me, everything. And I was just like, yo, the fact that this dude had wrestling and all these stimulant things going on, and this cat looked at me and was like, yo, this dude probably looked at my situation and was like, yo, this dude, I'm not going to overstep, but he probably can't get through this insane crowd. Where is he gonna go? It's probably a nightmare for him. Let me put myself in his shoes. Okay, think about that for a second, and then let me and then allow me to, help him. And he did. So shout out to him. Don't remember his name, but it's just restored my faith in humanity in a total way. So, and it's like, yeah. So that was a great time though out at Ryan, guys.
Selfless people at a good event, like
exactly.
And yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, thinking of somebody else.
Thinking of somebody else.
Man, it's
imagine. But no, I'm just kidding. But I started this podcast letting people know I will be talking about wheelchair stuff because I don't have any other outlet to complain about this. So I will be talking, and I'm not complaining it's not about being in the wheelchair. It's just about experiencing life within it. But yeah, shout out to Corporate Gotham. Had a great event. Looked like a great event in Dayton, Ohio. The store Corporate Sneaker Boutique out of Cincinnati, but in Dayton. Had a community night. Looked awesome. We couldn't make it, but you have to understand the history of me and Corporate. I freaking grew up in this store at 17 years old with its first location, and pretty much grew within its second location and hung out there and peeped game there and caught game and, just picked up so much knowledge from being around apparel, being around sneakers, just kicking it there and running my loud mouth basically is what I did. And they allowed me to do this for 14 years and they know that I'm insane. They know that I'm crazy. We've had ungodly amounts of falling outs due to me. We're in counseling. We're in therapy. We're working on it. But yeah. And so it was, this was going to be one of those nights. But we did have I had a falling out with them, recently, just me being, whatever. And they were, I knew this night was going to be special. It was going to kind of put the glue together, but my caregiver couldn't take me, so shout out to Rob. But
I told him we'd make it to the next one. We will.
Yeah, we'll make it to the next one. But shout out to Corporate, shout out to Matt, Tom, and Michael. Yeah, we love Matt. You, bub.
For sure.
Man, one thing's hot in the street right now. Running through the Chick-fil-A, running through the red light. Man, okay, first off, before I even acknowledge the beef, we have to acknowledge that T.I. has another smash on his hands. I don't know. We don't have internet, so we may have internet in here. We don't know. But I know that song is jumping up the charts. Like, it's a chart jumper. So he has another one on his hands. It's a hit song, sounds good, feels good. All the old heads love it.
It's on everybody's
story. It's going to be on the NBA Finals. It's going to be the NBA Finals song.
Yeah, I was thinking, Madden.
It's a Madden song. I'm creating my player. I know that this is like running to the Chick-fil-A, run through the red light. But yeah, but so let me establish that T.I., you have a hit on your hands. Pharrell's hotter than fish grease right now. So you got him, and you are, you got one. You found it. You found the spark. Okay, but let me tell you something. This 50 Cent shit is not it, dog. This 50 going at 50, and look, everybody looks at it like T.I. He comes out with these diss songs. He disses 50 on wax, and why isn't 50 rapping? And oh man, T.I. won this battle because it's on wax. No, absolutely not. He's got Little King rapping. He's got all his family and sons rapping. I'm talking like, this is not a good look, dog. Like, this is not a good look. And, like, people are, like, championing it and thinking that it's, like, dope that he's, like, going at – it's like shooting at somebody who's not even paying attention to you, dog. They don't want to engage.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you think you've won it, you haven't, because 50 Cent, like, dog, you haven't won that battle with him. He's not trying to rap, one.
Yeah.
He's trying to go at it on a strategic level.
Part.
He will buy your house and throw you out of it.
Yeah, that's
that type of vibe.
I mean, like for me, it's just like, oh man, like he'll throw some memes at your son. He'll throw some memes at you.
Yeah.
Take some little shots there, but
right.
Yeah, we ain't getting no 50 Cent diss record
to
you.
No.
Right now, even though if we did, I wouldn't be.
I guess I wouldn't be mad. I guess I wouldn't be mad at it. I guess I wouldn't be mad at it. But but 50 is on a different but honestly, okay, if you look at it, you're like, which one looks worse right now? I'm like, Dude, still T.I. looks like he cares way too much about this, and it's just like, it's just weird, bro. Like 50 Cent, and it's like, dog. And another thing about 50 is like, dude, the only person that really got at 50 on a good, like, dope level to me that wasn't corny was Jadakiss back in 05.
Oh yeah.
Okay, when he drops Checkmate,
Yeah.
and when he drops the other joint over the, you know what I'm saying, over the can't really figure this clown out. Where is he from? Jamaica, Queens, Cali, or down south.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, he was just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, 100% pure garbage, just something to break up buds on. I could go for days about this, about how great this was the only time anyone shot at 50, and it was like, okay, he kind of got at him. And people say Ross maybe did it, and I wasn't really following the Ross situation, so I don't really know. Ja Rule obviously didn't get it. I mean, but although New York, I guess that was kind of a 50 diss or whatever. I'm from New York, New York, but yeah, no, nobody got at 50 in a better way than Jadakiss with Checkmate. Like, dog, that was the hardest joint.
Yeah, I love
Disgusting, dude. Jada was in his pocket, and it's another one of those things where it's like a Pusha T Drake situation where it's like the bigger artist is gonna lose. It's like obviously Pusha T is a smaller artist, but he's gonna win the battle over the bigger artist. Just like Jadakiss, like the streets were fucking with Jadakiss way more than they were messing with 50 Cent at that time period. Definitely in 05. You know what I mean? They were ready for, like, that was when Jada had By Your Side out, and the one with
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why? He had Why out. I mean, they were neck and neck at that time, I guess, now that I think about it.
It's crazy to me, like, because I've been seeing, like, you know, they've been going back and forth with, like, all these people that have beef, and people are, like, dead ass still have the beef. And it's like
20 years.
20-plus years later, and then I'm like, all this shit that's going on now just makes me feel like it's the fucking, you know, 2003, 2004.
Oh, we're living in the greatest era, 2003, maybe the best year, the year I met you. The year I moved to Shrimbro, the year that I freaking had G units, the year I had S dots, 2003 was the year.
Yeah, it's like
2003. Come on, man. I'll go back to. That's the one year I'm going back to. Okay,
Yeah,
that's the one year I'm going back to.
I think a lot of people like want to relive that year.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? It's like or relive the golden 2000s era that everything tries to go back to. And it's like,
so what does 50? Everybody's like, 50's not responding, 50's not responding, 50's not responding. And it's like, I mean, unless he's gonna do some strategical stuff, just don't even respond. Just don't even respond. Like, just keep going with your day, 50. Like, who cares?
Joe Budden said something about, like,
he was loving it.
Yeah, he said something about he's like, yeah, that's like when someone comes up to me and asks me, hey, we should do a pod. He's like, I'll be like, yeah, I got you, we'll do it.
Right.
It's like that's what 50's doing to T.I. Like, when it comes to, like, the verses.
Yeah, that's what's all over the verses.
I was
like, what started
let's just do the verses.
Just do the oh, okay. First of all, that would be such a good verses.
Good verses.
Dude, I don't know, man. That is so good.
Tough.
Like, you don't know who's gonna win that because 50's gonna come out strong. But without all the records off Get Rich or Die Trying are playable.
Yep.
But the Massacre we start dwindling after that.
And then he's got the G Unit records.
Yeah, he's got the G Unit records. We can play those.
Yeah.
But because he's head of those. But like Tip has, like, those records that kind of went further. He had, you know, like, and then he has, like, the song with Rihanna that's like 2007, 8. Like, 50 doesn't really have records from 08, 09.
It just falls off for 50 eventually.
T.I. can do Swagger Like Us, right?
And then you come out with this record, the Pharrell one at the very end.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's just
like, just deal with that record, dude. You are 40, 50 years old with a hit record on your hand. Why are you even trying to diss 50 Cent?
This one just came. I saw that it came out January 18th of 2026. The one with Pharrell.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, okay, so it survived. Yeah. It survived damn near like a month and a half already existing. Yeah. And then it just, like, really started trending now because of all the beef shit. So it's like, man, it's like amazing marketing in that.
That's true. Maybe the marketing of that. Maybe that is it. But Tip, you got one on your hands, and but I still like. I honestly just think 50 Cent.
Benzino. Like he's trolling Benzino.
Now he's trolling
2026.
Benzino. Yeah, Benzino. What happened to Benzino? What happened?
I don't know, but the only picture I saw is literally him in a neck brace on a thing, and there was like an incident with his like baby moms.
Yeah,
and he ended up in the hospital with a neck brace, and then it was like, God made me fucking comment on this.
Yeah,
you know, like
that's sick. That's evil, bro.
Evil.
You
shit.
don't want to mess with somebody like that. Just stop. Just stop. But another letdown that we got this past week was February 28th was supposed to be Stove God Cook's album debut. Now, this album had zero hype for it, okay? No promotion, zero nothing. So I was feeling kind of like it wasn't going to come out anyway. But then Friday night I get on Apple, and I don't know if it was he waited till Friday night when everyone was like, all right, the people that were ready for it were ready for it. They were like, the diehards were like, where's it at? And he's sitting there going, so then he announces, hey, it's coming out in one more month, and it's going to be strictly produced by Swiss Beats.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's cool. I mean, Swiss Beats definitely I don't like the joint they have together is fire. So that's good, but I don't know. I'm really not like one in or other. I know Swiss Beats had a Reebok back in like 2011, and he was the creative director of Reebok. And I mentioned that to Matt the other day. I was like, "Do you remember when Swiss Beats had a Reebok and he was the creative director of Reebok? Like that brand was down bad, bro.
Like,
oh my god."
Save us.
Yeah, and then Iverson and Shaq were there, and now they're already gone. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah. So that album, it's just annoying. Like, just another pushback for him. Seems like he constantly goes through hoops, goes through label trouble. But I feel like he has already built like a core fan base, almost like a what kind of fan base do I want to say? Just he's already built a great fan base that he could go on tour right now off the records. He could go off tour off the 2020 mixtape,
and he's got to come a bunch of songs with like some really strong projects. Since we got West Side Gun taking a step back from music, I think in general after this last project he's got.
We can only hope, yeah.
So maybe we'll get some extra ones on. We might get some extra verses from Stove God because we're getting the last West Side Gun album.
Yeah.
And then I'm cool with it. I'm cool with the pushback. Everything's getting pushed back.
As long as it's
going to be a whole Swiss project. So. Okay,
that's random.
But like, hey, let's just drop another single. They
must have made that record together and then been like, yo, scrap everything. We're going full album mode. Like, let's just do the album together.
I think I sent you that one fucking article where it was like, oh, he's trying to reach out to Hove to get it to get out the deal and then and whatever. So maybe there's some validity to that. And then he's like, hey, well, how about you just scrap what you got and you can go. You won't have to put it out until after after the late March or something.
So now he's gonna have just gonna have like mad shit in the vault. That's like crazy because when I look at this record, it says Baby Grande Records. So I'm not hip to what that is.
No idea.
Baby Grande.
Yeah, it's
Baby Grande. I could go for a Grande right now. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right now.
Nacho Bell Grande.
Nacho Belly. Yep. Nacho Belly Gang Kush.
Yeah.
But yeah, so shout out to Stove God. We'll be waiting. Yeah. We'll be waiting. Please don't bog us down with
single.
Drop another single for us, and don't bog us down with any Griselda fucking features, please. God damn it. I'm really trying not to cuss in here.
He's I'm trying to keep it PG.
I'm really trying to keep it PG for some reason. And now...
Like anybody's listening to us record this from outside the sound room.
It's got a little that much.
He's looking at the crack in the door.
Yeah. That's
I think they're outside the door listening to us. We're on air. There's a button. There's a fucking light, They're not coming in.
Wait, we're not on air.
What do you mean? We are on air.
What is that? Why does that say off, though?
That's the live stream, isn't it?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure that's the live stream. Right?
Yes. What does it say? Sorry, guys.
It does say off, but I'm pretty sure that's just...
No, we're recording the visual. Bro.
Yeah, we're recording it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, the last time we were bugging out about that, too, because it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was doing that side, and we needed this side.
Yeah. But yeah, shit. Yeah, cool with that fucking pushback as long as we get
as long as we get good quality shit from Stove God. Back in the news once again. Look, man, I'm so sick of this dude, man. This dude, I'm like, yo, he's ran his course in making me mad and doing this rage bait. Lil Yachty goes on Bootleg Kev, and he talks about how the Sugar Hill Gang was trash. The hip to the hip to the hippie to the rocking, you don't stop. Like, dude, what are you even talking about? First of all, who even why did you even bring this up? You're only bringing this up because you're doing some, like, rage baiting type vibe, because you always love the rage baiting. Just like when he did not Michael, but damn it, what am I trying to say?
He did like his little rage bait thing.
His rage bait, no. So his rage bait for sorry y'all, I'm getting focused on like the technicals in here, and I'm like I'm like paranoid that it's not gonna be recorded. I'm gonna fucking cry my eyes out. But no, it's recording. But yeah, Yachty goes on Bootleg Kev, and he says, to the hippie little hippie to hop is whack, and 90s had whack music and all this. And I kind of just have to say, we're sick of it. We're sick of everything you do. When you said, no, what I was trying to say was when he did the New York, Atlanta's better at fashion in New York, which was a good statement or whatever, but you just, like, dog, New York's where at birth, bro. I'm sorry. Like, that's just what it is. Like, so you can't really even say that. But he did that just to, like, cause a spark. And it's like, and then he goes on and raps over the Little B beat, and I have never heard something so awful in my life.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
He's terrible.
We listened to it like, oh, we got to turn this.
I hate Lil Yachty. I hate the little boat boy.
What happened to him doing, like, Poland?
Poland is a banger.
There's like 7 of them.
A lot of things he does are a banger. And I'm going to tell you another thing. All of his shoes are just carbon copies with the little thing on the back, okay? Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, the first one is good, all right? It's cool, right? It was based off of a regular Air Force, like a 01 Air Force One.
Boys,
yeah, the Concrete Force One. Then the green and the yellow and all that was based off of a Bape.
Yeah.
And then the new one is based off of 2006 All-Star. Like, Yachty, do you have an original body in your bone? I'm just kidding. But, like,
surprised he hasn't had, like, his own fucking shoe shit, though, like,
by himself. He just needs to have his own model.
Yeah.
Like, but that gets dicey because then you're playing with your own shit. It's like your own model may not go like an Air Force One's going to go.
Yeah. So people are like, he has to put the nostalgic thing to get him sold. But the logo is kind of hard.
Logo is hard, though. I love the logo. But he's like, they said he has a house full of studs because he always like assigning lesbians. Like that look like Geo and look like Caribou, and she's like, dude, what is this obsession with you?
Yeah, Georgiana.
He
jumped on the one with Georgiana after the Caribou
her
beef.
too. Yeah. But Yachty, you annoy me, dog. Real talk. I've ran my course with you. But yeah, it's just like, dude, at what point do you stop with the rage baiting? Just be a cool dude, bro. Like, you hang out with Drake. Like,
he's got everything, like, at his leisure. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he has all of it.
And we know you're a hothead because of the way you handle the Caribou stuff. He handled it so badly and poorly as a record label, like, leader. Why would you ever go sign with this guy? He's going to kill your career literally. Like, literally, it's a wrap for you. But yeah, Yachty, you annoy me. And that's just where it is. One thing that did not annoy me that was really cool this week, most of it was cool, 95% of it was cool, was the Shia Labeouf Channel 5 interview. Oh shit, my Lord. Man. Now, this had some problematic moments. Let me just start by saying that. Yeah, this man is not as comfortable as we would like him to be with homosexuality, okay? That's kind of just what it is.
Maybe more things than that, but definitely that.
That was that, right?
Yeah.
So, but he talks about Mardi Gras, and he goes in deep. I encourage everybody to go watch this interview. It's really good. And it talks about Mardi Gras and how it was covered, and just the way that he just seemed like he would say things that made me seem like he was in a good mind state, and then he'd say other things that made me feel like he was in an awful mind state. Then he goes and gets the beer. Then you're like, oh man, dude, what are you doing? But one thing that he compares his life to a golden goose. He goes, you ever heard of a golden goose sneaker? It's like this dirty sneaker that's like, it's like hundreds of dollars or whatever, and like it's comparing that to him and his soul or whatever. But I just watching, I'm like, dude, what a dude I want to hang out with so bad. And one funny thing I took away from this is he's talking about how he would be in a Big Brother program, and he would go to LA Dodgers games, and when he would go to these games, everybody would sign, and it would stand out of the locker room. Everybody would sign, but one person, Mike Piazza, who is a legend, would not sign, and he would never sign for Shia Labeouf, and Shia Labeouf calls him a bitch, and basically it's like, Mike Piazza, you're a bitch, bro. Calls him out right on the spot, man. It's just incredible.
He was fucking fired up about it.
Yeah, and I love that because I feel like you're always gonna remember I always will remember the wrestlers that were dickheads to me, bro. I'll always remember Mick Foley being the biggest no time, give me nothing asshole ever, dog. Like I'll always remember that. So. And you'll always remember like the rappers that were dicks. You just remember that type of shit where you're just like, oh, I look up to these people and they're not that cool. Like,
they're not as cool as your mind makes you think they're gonna be in real time.
Right.
Or like they get weirded out by people like. I mean, I feel like a lot of those like people get weird about like because people get up there and just fucking glaze the shit out of them and like do weird shit and then it like makes them in this weird uncomfortable moment.
Yeah,
I feel like that's kind of what happened here with Shia, but there was like happened to be some like he says there's like some big gay dudes trying to touch him, right?
Yeah, that's like what he was on. Yeah,
but then I'm like, oh, okay, so like, you are homophobic, okay.
Right? That was messed up.
But it seems like
those were parts where I didn't mess with it. I was like, okay, you're tripping, dog.
Mm-hmm. And then it was like, oh, okay, but yeah, like the whole Mike Piazza thing is crazy.
Yeah, the Mike Piazza
getting
thing
denied by
was
that. He said like 90 plus times because they've been to like that many games.
Yeah,
and it just like, man, it just seems like. For him, he's just like one of those Disney Channel people that was super fucking talented and like the whole industry ruins and blends you up.
Oh yeah,
and
he's
then spits
a
you
prime
out.
example of it.
He was saying he had problems. Like I remember seeing a thing about him saying he had problems with with like John Voight, like his dad.
Yeah,
his actual dad was like an alcoholic too.
Yeah, and went to jail. Was in jail. Yeah,
he plays him in a movie later on.
Oh, I did not know that.
He plays
what
his
movie?
dad, and I can't remember exactly what the fucking movie's called. I'll have to look it up. But
he talks about a lot of MS. He's like in a gang and shit.
Yeah, I saw
and it's
that.
real though. And then he's like, dude, he just seems like such the coolest dude to want to talk to, bro.
He lost. I saw that he like dropped his ID like at Mardi Gras because like he got arrested and then they like took his thing out and that was like an old ID that had been expired for 5 years in California. And
but you probably don't need an ID when you're Shia Labeouf. Are you kidding me?
No,
you
getting
probably
recognized
don't need
everywhere.
That. Yeah.
I heard the guy say, "Hey, why don't you go dig some holes?" Like was like a comment like as he was getting arrested, like and shit. But yeah, he looked fucked up. I mean, he has a problem with alcohol and has had ups and downs. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like when you're famous like that, like you have issues.
Yeah.
No one understands. So it's just like, yeah, he says and does a lot of fucking problematic shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully he gets right.
Yeah, he seems like but he said the rehab wasn't for him. He said, I don't feel like rehab is where my answer is at, and you gotta respect a motherfucker that feels that way, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta respect a motherfucker that feels that way.
Yeah.
So shout out to Shia Labeouf, man. I want to hang out with you one day. I know you would get my mind right and get me off a 34-year train of depression. But shout out Channel 5 too. I saw he's back and he's got his show back.
Andrew Callahan.
Really want to see him when he comes around here.
It'd be cool.
Yeah, really be cool to see him. But yeah, Supreme drops. We talked a little bit about their spring summer drop last week, but one thing that we didn't talk about was this sold out casket. Now, I meant to get the price up before I came in here, but I know it was 4 bands.
Yeah,
and I know shipping was 500 bands. And I'm like, the Supreme casket, I'm like, first of all, I thought the shipping would have been a band. When I was talking to Matt, he was like 500 is like
500
cheap.
shipping?
Yeah. Oh. That's like cheap for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought it would be like definitely. You know how heavy a casket is, and then I'm
That's
like, where's the realistic? Do they really sell these caskets, or do they just get like 1 or 2 made for the love for the brand, and then cut it off and say sold out.
I think that's what they did.
Like, because there's no way that people are really.
But who bought them?
Yeah, like, could you can't pull up to the store and buy this.
Who's getting buried in it? That's a better.
Imagine
question.
that getting buried in. That's bad juju. Copping that, dude. I do not want to cop no casket for the crib.
God.
That is, what am I, the Undertaker?
I would just want it to like take to a fucking reseller that has a streaming pod.
I want to take it to
podcast or something.
I want to take it to Heat Archive, man. Shout out to Heat Archive. See you guys.
I'm making this motherfucker flip a coin for this bitch.
Hey, shout out to Heat Archive. I see you guys are going through a little bit of some trouble.
I saw
with that Hanson. I hope that everything's okay. I don't know what's going on with the problem, but they logged on and they were like, "Yo." And obviously, if you listen to this podcast, you know the store Heat Archive out of Columbus, most annoying Instagram cat of all time. But you know I'm on there, man. Always telling people that they got burgers, and then always flipping coins for to get free. Get them out here.
Doing these
with the watches. Get them out. The Tesla
$0 to $5,000.
If you got a Rolex and a Tesla, get out. You're done. I mean, I don't want to hang out with you.
I'm gonna roll this empty Preem casket up there.
Yeah, the Preem. Okay, we're going with the Preem casket.
I don't know how we're getting it into the shop.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Where'd you buy this at, bro?" Hate to tell you, bub, it's fake.
He'll be like, "Yeah, man. I mean, it
he'd be like, yo, it's
those
fake,
fucking
bro.
handles are chopped on it, bro."
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Man, who sold it to you, your boy?
Ooh,
man,
he got
you for that, bro.
Man, yeah, it's just shit like that. I mean,
but yeah, no, the Supreme casket is up there with. Is it up there as bad as the? Because last week we talked about how great Supreme is, and they are great, and they're the greatest brand of all time. Yada yada yada, slurp, whatever. But glaze, whatever you guys say. But also it's like sometimes they come out with accessories that it's such a joke that it's like, this is stupid. You know what I mean? Like the brick was stupid. People were paying $200 for a brick, and that was when a meme was being a brick. Like, this is a meme piece. Y'all are more special and more better than these meme pieces. But I think it was the one thing I will say is whatever they do when that stupid shit they do, like they actually collabed with a casket company.
Yeah.
So I guess that's cool. Like so, and if they do a video, they'll probably do a sick video for it because you know how they always do videos for like their pieces.
Lil Yachty, you can put your music career in it.
Yeah.
Bury that.
Hey,
shit.
Lil Yachty, put your music career in there,
only one
buddy.
I can see getting buried in it.
Lil Yachty's music.
Yeah, his career.
Man, oh my God, bro.
We're done with you.
Yeah, done with you. But yeah, dude. So it's been a good week. This week I got freaking GCW Game Changer Wrestling on Saturday. It's gonna be an incredible show. Valley Day Ballroom.
Crack you some fucking Warriors.
Crack you me some Warrior. You know what? I don't know. That might not. Because I'll be there evening, and they got weird hours. But shout out to Warriors, one of the greatest to do it.
I'll get up there one day. Yeah, been itching to go up there and do something. I'm going to probably take a little kid up there.
Chicken cutlet all day. Yeah. You got to go both. Like, you may have to spend like 80, 40, $60 in there.
We'll drop a 40 on a quality establishment like that.
Because there's big sandwiches but you have to get the cutlet, and you got to get the
regular
steak.
Philly, right?
Yeah. Well, I think they just do cheese and steak. I don't think they do Philly. Philly.
Yeah.
They just do cheese steak.
Yeah, I definitely just want to go up there just exclusively just for that one day. Like I would. I've thought about it a couple times.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely.
Yeah, going to GCW this weekend, and that's gonna be amazing. Shout out to Josh Bishop, Fourth Rope. It will be in attendance. Well, not be in attendance. We'll be wrestling. We're going to do a little video like we do at all the other events that we've been doing on site. So that's what's popping with that. And what else is cracking, man? I'm trying to think. We got baseball season coming up. I will be a baseball fan this year. Dev has a project, right? You have to understand, we were Reds fans all throughout our childhood, all the way up till, I would say when I stopped being a Reds fan was about 2009. 2009.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's when it was a wrap. Mm-hmm. Okay, this was like post Adam Dunn, post Austin Kearns, post Griffey, post Brandon Phillips. He might have still been there.
But we shipped them all away.
Yeah, right. So, like, I was just done with baseball. Baseball lost its swag. Baseball lost its umph. It didn't have any personalities. And I see it a little bit coming back. I see baseball maybe be on the – okay, first of all, I play the show, so that's incredible. You're gonna want to play it. You're going to want to do that anyway, play the show. So that's going to get you in baseball mood. But just honestly, we live in Ohio, and I need to realize that there's not anything to do. But so if you can go to a baseball game for the low, come on, dude. Yeah, we're going to be finessing those like we finessed the Dayton tickets.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like the last time I went, I didn't even spend – 15 on the ticket,
right?
And it was like, and they just don't really sell out or anything. No. A lot of them are during the day.
Opening day, only thing sells out.
Oh yeah, like I tried.
We'll be there opening day though. Post game.
Yeah,
post game analysis.
Man,
shout out to all the callers.
They're an exciting team to watch though. I mean, they'll be good. Just like.
And I want to go to Dragons games too, dude. Got to go to some Dragons games.
Yeah, I was like, it's about to be March Madness. Mm-hmm. Like, it's about to be like conference tournament time.
Yeah.
So like, we'll go through that, see where we're at.
Where are we at with?
Definitely try to hit we might have to try to hit the first four. Since they're in the city every year.
Yes. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. We
been going to them since they first came.
Yes. Acting like we were fans of we didn't even know Florida A&M, shit like that. So. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I wanted to say Baby King, 71K first week, pretty good. Pretty good sales in this day and age. It's hard to even sell anything. Some of you radio single MFers only got MFers only could sell 8,000. Like a City Girl or something like that, or some like I don't even know, like people with no fan base.
Stacked pretty good against the. We got Cole's project. I think people are stopping to listen.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, goodbye.
The Honda broke down.
Oh, the Honda. Oh, dude. Okay, the performative action of J. Cole with the Honda. I like that though. Like, that's performative stuff that I like. He seems cool enough. Like, J. Cole just seems like a cool, chill dude. Like, people hate on him, but he just seems like a chill dude. But my thing is, people were acting like it wasn't a real Honda. No. Let me tell you something right now. Me and this man have driven across the country from Ohio to Cali to Ohio in a Honda. It is possible, bro. It is so possible. Mm-hmm. I don't know what he had, but I'm telling you, it was possible. I believe that it was and it broke down. So it's like, I believe that it was a real Honda. Bud and them were saying like, it's not a real Honda. It's a real Honda, dude.
Yeah, I mean, how are you going to fake a Honda Civic? Come on. I mean, but performative.
But it's part of the album.
Am I gonna feel more relatable to J. Cole now?
Right.
You can tell me for 100 minutes on the album.
Yeah, he's kind of a dickhead too on all these signings.
You're worth $60 million.
Yeah, right. Like, stop being a broke boy.
It's like
stop trying to play broke boy.
You could have done this like there's some opportunities for this. For this performative shit.
Yeah,
it's just like.
Look, man, we're just really looking forward to
Lil Pump's got beef with him again.
Yeah, what did he say?
He said something like it's on site when he sees Cole.
Oh, my God. Stop,
again.
Dude. Stop.
He was going at Lil Tracy this week. He was going at him like random.
That's so whack. Like, that arrow. Well, I'm
like
too old to ever know
irrelevant to someone's like just to be irrelevant now.
Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, so that I feel like Cole, though, he's been a dickhead at some of these like shoots that some of these signings that he's been pulling up at just randomly, causing freaking riots. And like he'll be like, yo, he's like, I'm only signing albums. It's like, dude, just sign like whatever, bro. But like you're pulling up like, and he like strict rule. You can tell he's like a leader on his basketball team, right? Because he's like, yo, I just told y'all I can't do it, or we got too many people. He's being like all this like really leader guy. It's like hilarious. But my man, the little homie Pedro from
from Arizona.
He got pics. He got pics of him.
I saw that.
He got to take a pic of him, and he got to take a pic of Baby Keem too.
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, I did see him pull up on both of those people. I'm like, oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, we pulled up.
I want to
send
him some gear. I've told him I want to. He wears a small. I'm like, damn, bro, I got to get you something.
He be wiggling.
Oh, bro, he's a Phoenix legend, bro.
Yeah.
He is a Phoenix legend, bro. But,
man.
But yo, this has been the Pucks Out Here podcast. We talked about why we don't call this the Off the Rope podcast, and it would make more sense, right? Meaning that like I have more of a following over at Off the Rope, and I have more people that pay attention to Off the Rope. But that's apparel. That's like, I'm trying to make that the Stussy of wrestling. And do you see Sean Stussy out here yapping his mouth? No, you don't. No. Do you see James Jebby out here yapping his mouth on their Instagram? No, you don't. Okay, so I just gotta move. I just gotta do this on my own thing. Mm-hmm. And so that's why this is called the Pucks Out Here podcast, because we're out here, and that is why. But yeah, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll be back next week. We're hoping with a guest probably next week. My boy Donnie Quillen wants to come in.
DQ.
And that would be would we do like I wonder what is there another camera?
I mean, I think you just kind of
yeah, because that one, we'll have, or we'll just kick you off camera, and then just have him on camera.
Because you can probably pan that one,
and then have you over here, him over here, yeah. Yep. All right, y'all. We appreciate it, man. Peace.